I'll see if I can check that. I don't see it right now, although it might just be taking a minute.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a minute.
Oh, yeah, there, it's live.
All right. So, today we begin with the new campaign, Dwarf game, made by myself. And I'm feeling really good today for some completely unknown reason.
The drugs I slipped into his water supply have kicking in now.
Great.
I don't know.
Are you drugging friend computer?
Different campaign.
No,
Shut up.
I'm drugging Kilroy.
Anyway.
Your name on Discord is still friend computer.
Let's change that real quick. And all of you should change your names to at least get rid of your nickname.
Already did it.
Yeah.
Same. I have to click on your name, Josh, in order to see it.
Just because it's long.
Yeah.
Dork Golf.
Yeah. That's my name, Gulf.
Gulf Frost. Oh, God.
Dork, the dwarf, dork, Gullfrost.
Isn't... Oh, Gull Staff. It's Gull Staff.
What's Gullstaff?
Wait, hold on. When
From...
did the name... I just
from the
realized...
Dead Lives, play D&D.
I
am Gullstaff, Warrior of Light.
Oh, yeah.
I just realized that somebody changed to playing D&D or tabletop RPGs status in Discord to worshipping Satan.
Yeah.
Nice.
Obviously. Have you not ever seen Dark Dungeons?
Yeah, I have. That's why it's RPGering. We are RPGers. Oh God, I just noticed the thing on my Discord is huge. The fucking character portraits. I'm gonna turn that off. Or not Discord. Roll20.
All right. So today's session is going to be something of a prologue, since you guys opted into that, and we probably need to work on your characters a little bit more.
Names only.
So, so firstly, if someone's messing with their mic, they should really stop touching it.
Who's that?
I don't know. It might have been you actually, but
I try to keep myself muted as much as possible.
it's okay. Anyway,
Does it happen when I'm talking?
I haven't been able to tell because you're all talking over each other so much. So anyway, all right, there it was. There it was.
I'm not talking, so.
You know who you are in your heart. And
Okay.
you
What
will.
if I don't?
Shut up. Anyway, so we're here with a new campaign. For the very unlikely chance that we have any new viewers, hi. I'm sorry.
And you're welcome.
Also, give us money on Patreon at Total Party Kilroy.
Us? I don't see any of this
Wait, there's money?
mysterious alleged money.
It's the royal us.
You guys are getting paid for this?
It works.
Sure, and
It works exactly like a medieval kingdom. We do what's good for
And
all of us, which means the king.
And the actual us is gonna overthrow the royal us in a bloodless coup.
I was thinking unionized, but bloodless coup also works.
Well, I mean, we just won't play with him anymore.
I mean,
because
I
he's a
don't
mean,
think
mean
that
face.
needs to be
Okay, so
necessarily
would you like to
bloodless.
continue to be distracted, or can I get on? All right, so we're new campaign. Money, please, like, subscribe, whatever. Anyway, so you all have read the lore doc, I hope, that I sent you.
Oh shit.
You didn't read the lore doc, did you?
I forgot to. I'm
You
so
read
sorry.
you read it with me.
Wait, yes, I did. Okay, so I did read it. Okay, yes.
Yeah, you just forgot literally everything.
Yeah,
No, I
I
forgot
read
that I
it.
read it. I was
All right.
actually
I read
really
it.
interested by it.
So,
You told me about some of the lore. That's as far as I got.
all right. So, I mean, you actually helped me write the first draft of the lore ages ago.
Oh, well, okay, then I know everything. I know most of it, so it's
All
great.
right, so, anyway, it is the fourth age of the world. The gods have gone silent. The dwarves Orcs in their holy mountain home, the ancient homeland of the dwarves, where they're first made by the Maker, who forged them upon the mountain with the first hammer, has dug too deeply and too greedily into a vein of adamantine. And chipping it away, they have uncovered a great underworld cavern filled with horrible demons, which are now killing everyone. Today, this session, we're going to be playing That Day, and a group of heroic dwarves trying to defend the first hammer as it is being taken away to safer places. Anyway, so would you guys like to play your... so you're not going to be playing your PCs for the rest of the campaign. These are flashback characters. These are real heroes, unlike you guys. Do you want to play...
I think we should keep with our classes.
All right, so you want to stick with your classes?
Yeah.
Sure.
I will say your fighter is pretty fucking busted. So somebody might want to play the fighter. Yeah, so somebody might want to play a fighter. All right, let me get it to assigning character sheets.
Sweet.
All right, so who is the Blaze user? That's Damon, right?
Yep. I need to add the picture in once I get character sheet.
Oh yeah, sorry I forgot to chat with whoever wanted to also be a magic class. I kept meaning to, but I've been out of it this week.
I mean, I was away from regular internet access for a solid week or so I was like, I'm already planning on playing a Scald character, or having a backup Scald character, so I might as well just use that.
Alright, so Damon, you should be able to see and control your character, along with the 2 generic dwarf tokens below you.
I think I can control a lot more than that.
Okay, please don't do that then.
Sorry.
Okay, you've overlapped a bunch of tokens. Great.
Sorry.
Where the fuck
Stop screwing it up.
Okay, what? Okay, so you can control... Okay, so it probably gives you generic control of all these. Okay, so let's try this again. And this time, instead of controlling everybody...
This guy right here.
Okay, yeah, so...
That's Blaze Heart.
Okay, stop moving around for a second. Can you control the token immediately to your left?
No.
Alright. Can you control the generic dwarf soldier token below him?
Yes.
Alright. So, that's a limitation of how I copied the character sheets to make them manageable. We're just going to have to deal with that. Just be careful about dragging boxes around so you don't do anything.
Yeah.
Anyway, the 2 dwarf characters right below your character token are your assigned dudes. Also, please stop messaging me in Discord. It pops up my fucking toolbar every time you do, and it gets really annoying. Alright. So Yavo, you are Rune Scribe?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Also, does that include messages in the Discord in general, or DMing you?
If you could refrain from both, that would be great.
Okay.
I know you like to get Mimi in the comments.
You have poor impulse control.
I was actually trying to put down a note because for out of session, because this playlist is fire.
Oh yeah, it's the Dwarf Fortress music.
Oh
nice.
So
that's
yeah,
why.
Dwarf Fortress has
super.
So Dwarf Fortress has. So one, Dwarf Fortress, as you might guess from me running this campaign, is one of my favorite games of all time. Although I won't say I'm particularly good at it. It is an amazing, one-of-a-kind game. One of the absolute all-time you must at least try to come to grips with it at one point in your life games. And the Steam release has an absolutely amazing soundtrack.
Yeah.
Oh, I can actually see some shit.
Yep. Again, be careful about grabbing tokens that don't belong to you.
Can I? Oh,
Black
I
screen
see.
city over here.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
where I
I'm
was
getting.
for a while.
I'm getting to you.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting to you.
Graphics performance notification. Thanks, Roll20.
All right. So nobody wants to be the fighter. All right.
I mean, I could pick up a fighter class if you want me to.
Yeah,
I
we'll
wouldn't
get
mind
to.
that.
So who's the scout currently?
I think that was
could
RDP.
That's
probably be
RDP. That's
scout.
RDP. So, yeah, that's right. You're the scout, RDP. I forgot. And RDP. All right, and
Quick question. Where can I find spells? Spell list.
I was going to make handouts for all of them, but I ran out of time. So you're just gonna have to ask me.
It might be better just to
They-
for me to use the fighter than, or I guess maybe the guy who can't cast any the rune scribe.
I mean,
Yeah.
most of the spells are pretty self-explanatory.
And they're in the abilities and skills, right?
No, they're in the spells list.
Which isn't published yet.
I'm just going to go ahead and copy this entire section on the Sapper for my own reference.
You get a golem in this scenario.
Hell yeah.
Alright. So, do you want to be the rune scribe, the fighter instead of the rune scribe there, Damon?
I'm a blaze user.
Or a blaze
I
user?
I think I was the one who offered to be the fighter, but I could also be Scald if you want.
No. All right. I'll give Jeff the fighter. He needs experience controlling way too many characters.
Hey, Damon.
What's up?
Where's the spells?
I think it has literally been
it's not
15 to
published
20 years since,
Oh, gotcha.
maybe 15 years since I've played Dungeons and Dragons. And
Well,
it
this is-
definitely wasn't OSE.
Well, this isn't Dungeons and Dragons. It's Dwarf game,
Dwarf game. Okay, fine.
Dwarf game.
legally distinct from Dungeons and Dragons. Anyway, so you should be able to control your character, and unfortunately, it looks like you can all control all of the generic minion dudes. But just try to remember the two dudes below you. They have a unique color combination of little tokens, little pips. Also, don't mess with the fucking pips, otherwise it's going to turn into a nightmare.
Why do some of them have two colors instead of just one?
Because I ran out of colors.
I see.
All right, and yeah, also dwarf. All right, so give your character sheets a good look over. You have good stats, you have a ton of abilities, and your main characters have adamantine equipment, which adamantine weapons do double damage, and adamantine armor makes you take half damage.
Cool.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
If you have any consumable items, assume you have 4 of them. And also, each of your main characters will get 4 potions of greater healing, which you can note wherever you want.
Who's this dude?
The guy on the dais?
Yeah.
Well, he's the guardian of the first hammer, a priestly more guy. Anyway, so you've all been chased here into this room, which is where they keep the first hammer, which is a big adamantine hammer, which was made by the maker to forge the first dwarf many aeons ago. It's like a one-handed hammer. So the hammer's big, but it's like a one-handed hammer that's just been sort of scaled up.
Like Mjolnir.
Yeah, except like bigger. So it's like clearly meant to be like carried by someone who's very large.
Cool. Like Big Thor.
Yeah, like Big Thor. It's like
Excellent.
It's like Big Chungus, but Thor.
Cool. Got it. Understood.
I unfortunately understand. Tragedy.
Also, I think it is you, Josh. It might be.
What am I doing?
I think it might be like I think we've had this before, right? Where it's like some weird connection about your computer, and like it's like some.
That's when that was because I had my Ethernet cable plugged into the same side as my USB for my mic, but they're on opposite sides of the computer now. So
maybe just turn up your volume gate a little bit, or down, depending on how that works. I don't remember.
Okay, I'll try it.
I don't know if that's gonna work or not.
Anyway, you've the halls are being overrun by the demonic hordes. Everything's totally fucked. This guy over here on the dais has the first hammer, and he started the teleportation ritual. This place has a bunch of anti-teleportation magic around it, which is really great for stopping thieves, but it's really bad right now when you're trying to leave in a hurry.
Actually,
yes.
I was about to say, for the audience, the general backstory, but then I realized, wait a minute, what audience?
No, you
They'll
can just
figure it out in media res.
I'll publish the lore dump, which this is like something that takes place like 3/4 of the way through the lore dump.
All right. Okay.
So, the fortress is fucked. You started the teleportation ritual. The teleportation spell is going to go off in 10 minutes. However, the demons are going to be breaking through the door to your south in 9. Which means you have to survive, not necessarily win, for 10 rounds. And at the end of round 10, anyone who's not on the dais is left behind.
Okay. And we can't all fit on the dais, right?
You can sort of pile on if you really try, but yeah, losses are expected at this point.
So, to confirm, we have 1 minute or 9 minutes to.
So you have 9 minutes to prepare. Then it's going to be a 1 minute battle.
Okay, Sapper.
All right.
Uh-huh.
So I know what all your equipment and spells are. So I'm going to first give you a suggestion. So I'm going to be messing with the Rune Scribe's character sheet. So forgive me. So the Rune Scribe has a haste/slow spell. It'd make a lot of sense to cast that right now, so that you can do twice as much stuff. All right. So because of how runic magic works, we're going to roll you're going to roll an intelligence check to see if you at -3 because it's the spell level to see if you exhaust the rune stone.
So threshold modifier -3.
Correct. All right.
All right.
You exhaust the rune stone, which we can note over here as. So, probably want to put all of these to 1, and then we're going to leave haste at slow at 0 to represent.
Wait, you're at -3 modifier?
Yes,
How's that work?
because it's a third level spell.
Oh, I see.
So higher level runestones are more likely to get exhausted.
Gotcha.
It also means it's impossible to guarantee you won't exhaust a rune stone. Anyway, so fortunately, haste is enough to hit everyone except the golem, who doesn't benefit from it. So now all of you guys have double actions and can do twice as much stuff in the time you have to prepare for the demons. So what do you guys want to do to prepare for the demonic hordes to bash down the door?
So
okay, I have
I'm
a
looking.
grease bottle, a blaze bomb, and a red fuse grenade.
I'm looking at my character sheet, and it says I can choose to berserk, which lasts 10 minutes.
Yeah, so I already
So
gave you
Is
berserk.
there any reason for me not to do that? Oh, okay.
I already gave you berserk, which is why you currently have 100 hit points.
I see.
Uh,
I have a rock to mud spell, so I could probably make some rough terrain, wherever we feel it could be necessary. What's the size on that spell as far as how much space it changes?
Let me look it up real quick. You can feel free to. What level spell is it again? It's a high level one. Okay, it's 5.
What's your character's name? Josh.
Vin Sparkshaper.
Vin.
No, I think he means right
That's
now.
my name. Oh, right now? Oh,
Yeah.
it's I have it written down because it's on here. I don't know how to pronounce this, so I'm just gonna put it in the Discord chat.
I need to be able to. Okay.
Umimut Metal Toe.
Is it
Umimut.
Umimut?
Umimut. That's how I'd pronounce it.
Umimut? Okay,
Umimut.
that's his name.
Tell us what we need to do.
You are the sapper.
You're the staff.
Yeah.
I put in your hands my supporters' labor, grease bottle, blaze bomb, and fuse grenade. Let's see, did my
Alright, let me take a look.
supporters
See
have
here.
any equipment?
Detect and remove traps. Golem
Oh,
binder.
I've also got 2
Improve
fire
mining.
bombs and 2 fuse grenades.
Yeah, so
Repair, superior technology use, undermine. I am the underminer. Okay,
so the answer
What do I
is
have on
going
my
to
character
be
sheet?
a 10 is going to, so the answer is going to be 5 squares.
Oh, 5 squares.
Yeah.
Okay. So just this in front, right in front of the door. Unless we can collapse the ceiling, would that be possible?
I
So
was thinking we could collapse the pillars at the far end of the room so that when they do break in 9 minutes, the time
Slow
it.
him down.
Yeah, to slow them down, maybe collapse the first flank, second flank, and maybe start climbing over it. But it would buy us some time. The question is, if we do bring down the ceiling or the pillars, would that also kill us and the
Pepper
dudes?
has
so-
undermined.
So I will tell you that you can take out about half the pillars of this room before it collapses.
Okay,
So undermine for the sapper says sappers can undermine stone walls and rig it to collapse with a tripwire. Takes 10 minutes of work per 10-foot square section of wall.
Yeah.
We have haste, so that should be 5 feet. So you should be able to do 1, and then we have 4 minutes left over.
So he would be, so with that, right, because he also has, right, so he'd be able to set up one basically 10-foot wide band of this room to collapse on a trigger.
How big is this grid?
5-foot squares.
Okay.
But were you able to find the area of effect for rock to mud?
Yeah, I already told you, it's 5 squares.
Oh, 5 squares. Okay.
In other words, you can do this entire front line, or we could collapse one half of this and then make another half.
Well, you could do both, right?
uh,
So you can,
Yeah.
so how about this, right? So rectangle, that as well. So you turn this bunch into mud, right? Then you collapse that pillar, which creates a big thing over here, so they have to get over that. Then, you may want to collapse a second pillar way back over here, like this one or this one, to give yourself cover as they come scrambling over. And then you can set up this band to collapse when they finally get over the
question. It says
pillar.
Under Scald, it says magic boosting song. All allies within 60 feet cast so they're one level higher. What does that mean?
That means you're So, like, if you were using a fireball, for example, right? You do 1d6 damage per caster level, right? Okay. So with the Scald song on, right, you'd be counted as one level higher. So if you were, say, 6th level and casting a fireball, right, it would do 6d6 damage. But with the Scald song on, it would do 7d6 damage.
And what of the haste and this mud song? Would that give an extra?
They don't scale to caster level.
Okay.
So wait, am I playing a Scald and a fighter at the same time?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay. I was just thinking I'd be sitting here being mostly useless until the monsters show up.
Alright, so did you have any opinion on the things I suggested for you guys, or?
I think they're pretty good.
I agree with it, though. I want to put the use to some of the equipment we've got, like these fuse grenades and blaze bombs and grease bottles and stuff like that.
I could maybe rig a trap.
Yeah.
Let's rig a trap.
Yeah, we could rig a trap.
Rig a trap.
I have mirror image. How does mirror image work in this? Is it a defensive for me alone, or is it?
You can cast it on other people.
So it's a standard mirror image.
Yeah. So let's.
Okay.
Let me dig up its description. So. You create 1d4 illusory images of the target, and it basically provides a mischance.
Okay.
Can I cast as a blaze user off of the rune scribe spell list? So can I have that?
No, you have a separate spell list, and also your blaze user's spells should be detailed in your character sheet.
My character.
The spells tab.
Oh, okay. Sorry, thank you.
I do have the ability to create false sound and climb sheer surfaces, but I'm not sure.
You can hang out on the ceiling for a little bit.
Yeah.
I can set some explosive
that's why I was thinking I could be like Spider-Man, hang on the ceiling and maybe shoot at him with I don't know, a pistol or something, or maybe drop a fuse grenade. All
right, so let's rig some shit to fall down.
All right,
and let's rig some shit to blow up, and then we put a defensive stand around the teleportation platform, so we can hang out on that as much as possible. My character has a scoped rifle, so he'll be on the platform shooting shit and triggering traps.
I can be on the ceiling dropping fuse grenades.
Yeah, there you go.
Also, your blaze user has fireball.
Yeah, fireball, and we got a golem.
Fire web, wall fire, and explosive runes do.
So let's set this up in phases.
Right.
We don't want it all to go off with just the first wave.
All right. So let me sort of start committing stuff. So, the sapper himself is going to have to do the undermining to create that. We're going to have 2 dwarves mining this pillar to knock it over. Do you want to knock it over any other pillars? One of these ones up here to maybe give yourself a better defensive area?
Yeah, if we're gonna like block off this kind of area here.
Yes.
Do this one so they have to do zigzag, right? If we got this
one,
that gives them that also gives them cover, right?
Sure. Okay.
So how about we devote 2. We're going to devote the blaze users 2, so over here to cut down on that pillar. Alright, so next, I'm going to do...
Use the rectangle tool and just draw out where you want to put those various bomb traps and whatnot. And how far out does the pillars go when they're on the ground?
This is a pretty tall room, so they'll actually go all the way to the other pillar.
Okay. So we'll go like this.
This room's like 50 feet tall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dang.
And it's... Yeah. It's a big cathedral thing.
Right.
Okay. So the thing in the center is a dumb question. Is that like a body of water? Or...
Yeah, that's a pool.
Okay.
It's like a fountain.
And we're doing this pillar as well?
No, upwards. This one.
No.
Oh.
To give us a defensive line.
Alright, so let me go to light sources, and there. And move that there, so you can see through the pillars now because they're knocked over. And
Okay.
all right. Also, your golem's pretty sweet. It has searing eye beams.
Cool. I can be able to create false sound. Do we also maybe want to take advantage of that?
That's probably not going to be useful in this context. Gonna be honest.
Useful. Okay.
Like,
What kind of the Scald has Scald songs? What kind of Scald songs do I have?
it's in
It doesn't
the
say.
dwarf. It's in one of the documents I sent. Dwarf classes.
Where the
There.
fuck
I
did I put
highlighted
that?
the four Scald song that's going to be relevant to you. You have a battle song, which gives everyone +2 to hit. You have a defense song, which gives everyone +2 to AC. You have a magic dampening song, which gives everyone a +2 to saves. And you have a boosting song, which means everyone casts their higher level.
The boosting probably would be the superior one here if I had to make a guess. The magic one, I might be wrong here though.
I would feel like either maybe battle song defense, because, well, I don't know. Because I suspect this is going to be a situation, this is not a battle we hope to necessarily win, just one we help to
Survive.
hold back the horde. So I'm thinking either battle song defense, or maybe, I don't know what kind of magic the all allies within 60 feet. Yeah, I don't know. How useful is magic going to be here? Where it seems like we're mostly doing like undermining and shit.
Well, it's going to be useful in the battle that's going to happen.
Well, yeah, but we have like one magic user.
Yeah, you have the Scald, and
Dude.
you have 3. You have the Scald, the Rune
Oh, the
Scribe,
Blaze
and the
user,
Blaze
right.
user. And he's going to be lobbing fireballs probably nonstop, so, you know.
So either battle song defense or magic boosting song. Then I would say.
So, how does fire web work? Would that help stop enemies, or is that just like a special wall fire, which I also have?
One moment. Okay, let me find where... Okay.
I also have. So the Scald spells are distinct from the Scald songs.
Correct.
On your spell sheet and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is invisibility just invisibility for myself, or can I cast invisibility on someone or something else?
You can cast invisibility on someone else.
Hmm.
So you can make
Probably
a couple.
on the guy who's casting a spell, to be honest.
Notably, when you attack or cast a spell, you break invisibility.
Or
Right.
if you're already casting.
What's that supposed to mean? You can't cast the spell.
The guy who's doing the teleportation.
Oh, you could. Yeah, you could make him invisible.
Oh, interesting. Maybe we should do that to, not have the, I don't know, not draw attention to him.
Yeah.
How long does invisibility last? There's probably is there a spells list somewhere that I'm just fucking missing?
No, it's I'm sorry, I didn't have time to compile the spell list for your guys' consumption.
Okay, that's fine.
So the fire web, so it works a bit like a web spell, which I'm
Okay.
sure you're familiar with. So it needs to be
Yeah.
connected on at least two ends. It creates 8 10 by 10 foot by 10 foot cubes that all have to be interconnected, and they have to all
Okay.
be anchored. And it causes things moving through it to move at half speed and take 3d6 points of fire damage.
Alright. So I get 8 10 by 10 for that. Okay, we're doing red
Just
color.
put it right across the maybe right behind where the first pillar was felled.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
let me drop it where I think it makes sense.
Okay.
Be either in the middle of the room or right after the first barrier.
Right there. That red
Yeah.
box.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds good.
But that's only 5 10 by 10s. Wait.
Yeah.
Well, you don't got much. I mean, if it's...
I mean, can you make them taller in the center?
Yes, you can make them taller.
Basically make them in the
Well,
center.
won't
It's like
they
20 feet tall instead of 10.
Well, it's probably
Won't they
taller on the
just
sides, actually.
Won't they just go
Oh.
this way if it's like that?
That's
why I wanted to put it here, because they're moving half speed already due to this.
But you don't have anywhere
And then
to...
half again.
You,
On contraire, I have the pillar.
oh, that is true. You're correct. So we can put it right there.
Mm-hmm.
And...
Oh, the
I've got
fire web.
I've got a few more as well. Let's just extend it all the way out.
So I'll... Stop, don't create more boxes. I'll just extend it for you.
Okay.
Don't need it lagging too hard. So we'll get it... So you can probably reasonably extend it to about this place before you basically run out of real estate.
All right. I will try and defend here. Somebody else is going to need to go over here and defend this side of the.
Do we want the fighter over there?
Yeah, the fighter has...
Probably. 'Cause
The fighter
about-
should probably be front line, I guess.
So how about we
Yeah.
put the golem on one end and we put the fighter on the other?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Makes more sense than me being here for that matter.
Yeah, so I'll take the fighter and I'll put him way over here.
Oh, that wasn't my character.
And
So should the other dwarven soldiers be kind of distributed throughout to kind of provide a grid of defense as the demons are coming in?
they all have muskets, by the way.
Yeah, they have.
Oh, okay.
So they can at least...
They should probably be
Have-
on top of this pillar.
They have muskets and javelins, so they could probably let loose a volley of muskets and then throw their javelins until the enemy approaches.
And the fighter has a a ranged. Hold on, let me bring up the fighter
Oh, I
character
think-
sheet.
I think I-
He
I
has
thi-
a ranged attack kind of ability. Would D20 stop sucking, please?
Roll
I
20.
mean, roll 20.
Also, sorry, I forgot to give you your weapons as a fighter. Whoopsie.
Oh my god. I cannot believe... Hold on. I am currently wrestling with roll 20. There we go. Yeah, I saw armor. I didn't see weapons.
Yeah, let me give it your weapons to you. So 3,
My AC is 23,
Adamantine sword.
and I can boost that to 25. Okay.
And I
So
can see
does-
I've got sweep attack and double attack. I've got the sharpshooter ability for
Yeah.
ranged or thrown weapons.
Yeah. Range
Umamut,
6.
where do you want these grenades?
Oh, I do have a blunderbuss. Nice.
Yeah, let me.
I imagine. So we've got some stuff going on down here. I imagine we want some stuff maybe a third of the way up the page, so that as they push us back and we progress there, then we can drop some stuff on them.
Yeah.
Some breathing room.
Yeah, like I was thinking maybe hovering or positioning on top of the pool, the fountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything that can be done with this water?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking also. We could maybe try to operationalize that.
I don't have any spells that can do anything in those regards. How about you, Coldrew? I guess that's not your name right now.
Poor Boyd.
Yeah, you got anything that can do anything with water?
Nah,
Also,
closest is rock to mud and mud to rock. And I'm probably only going to be able to cast that once.
Right.
Also, your blunderbuss is double-barreled there, Jeff.
Oh, hell yeah. Got myself a super shotgun.
Well, you're fighting demons in the underworld. It's appropriate.
Holy crap! My damage dice is 2d8 exclamation point?
Wow.
With
Exploding.
Exploding dice.
Yeah, that actually brings up good questions. For the demons, what type of weaponry do they have? Do they also have...
You have no
ranged
idea.
attack? You have no... Oh, shit.
What's 1d8 times 2 mean? Is that just...
That's 1d8
Just you roll
times-
1d8 and then double it?
Yes, because it's an
I see.
adamantine weapon.
Okay, it's not 2d8, it's the... Okay, I get it.
2d 40,000.
Fuse grenade red. Okay, I've got a fuse grenade.
And let me look up exactly how much that does again. Somebody's loving their mic stand.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. So that does 3d6 exclamation point.
Fuse grenade?
The red fuse grenade.
Oh, I see.
That's the one I have. Which I have put all in the hands of the sapper.
I mean, it makes sense that the grenade would do exploding damage.
And those are your major weapons there for the fighter. If anyone else is missing their weapons, let me know.
I was originally missing my weapons, so I added in the weaponry that my dwarfs had. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
You're the scout, right?
Yeah, so it originally had nothing, but I added in the what the dwarves had, so I'm not sure.
Let me.
This is like an accurate loadout of what dwarves of what.
I'll
scouts
just
should have.
slightly modify it for you. It's mostly accurate.
Okay.
Test roll and I get a nat 20.
You're wasting your luck, man.
Yeah. Well, it's the first roll of the night, so that bodes hopefully good luck.
It's a fucking PRNG. It doesn't care. Luck
Yeah,
is
I don't
meaningless.
think that's right, Yavo. That's
No, absolutely.
that's calculating it in terms of whatever the explanation means in math terms.
It means it's
Factorial?
it's an exploding dice.
Well, he just got a 40,320, so
I don't see
that
a
doesn't sound
40,000.
right.
I know that's obviously not true. I just thought it was funny.
Anyway.
Okay.
There's no way that does that you roll 40,000 as your damage dice.
Anyway,
I mean, it's
so
technically.
alrighty, I fixed the scouts equipment sheet. Anyone else got missing their weapons? I'll take your silence as a no. So let me arrange. So I'll arrange your extra dudes on the. And there's exactly enough to all stand on the pillar. A big firing line.
Oh, I see. That's very good.
Oh, there's two extra.
There's two extra.
Oh, we can put these guys over on the sides, or you can put them
One on either side, maybe.
Maybe like over here and over here.
We need to have some way to guarantee that our frontline fighters can retreat back to the dais, by the way, and not just get swamped. Do we have any sort of teleportation spell? Any sort of
Nope, and they wouldn't work here anyway.
The Scald has Blink, but I think that's just for himself.
Yeah, Blink is Blink is is your oh fuck button.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point in the beginning, it was stated there will be losses.
Right.
Not,
I mean, these are not our characters that we're going to be playing for the rest of the campaign.
Does Blaze Punch have a movement component to it or no?
Let me look. Okay. Alright, let's look. Blaze Punch. Alright, there we go. It's the other. It turns your fists into giant fireballs, and you can punch people real hard for 3d6 damage each, and you get a huge bonus to hit.
Gotcha. Okay.
Alright, so,
Did I actually cast invisibility on the priest guy up there, or did I just say I was going to?
you mentioned the idea, and then you didn't actually do it. So do you want to cast that on him?
Yeah, I suppose we should probably do that.
All right.
Is this going to be a you didn't actually say you were casting the spell scenario?
Yeah.
You didn't say it.
You didn't say it.
Am I over here for any specific reason?
Yes, I will.
No.
I will cast invisibility on the priest guy on the dais.
All right, so roll.
Because I can hit all the way to the end of the room from here with my rifle.
Your rifle.
And I can be on
My triple rifle.
Yes, your triple
I can be
scope.
on the ceiling.
Your triple-barreled scope rifle made of adamantine.
That's right. It's my new flavor of tea.
So I've consumed 5 of my blaze points. I have more for things like
yes, you have 30 altogether.
flame runes. Yeah, I have flame runes that I could put down. We've got fire bombs. We've got fuse grenades.
Firebombs and fuse grenades are mainly thrown weapons, but you can do something with them.
Yes. So, Josh.
Yeah.
Build us a minefield. You have the draw tool.
Okay, how many mines do we have?
I could potentially. I want to keep some blaze points, so call it.
I mean, are these fuse grenades, blaze bombs? What are we talking about here? Or are you making mines?
So he's talking about using his spell first.
That's what I thought. Okay, so how many?
The explosive runes cost 3, and I have 25 remaining points. I want to keep at least some. So.
So what do you think? 5?
Yeah, 5. That sounds good.
Okay. So they're probably not going to come through the pool in the middle. I mean, if they do, they'll be slow and easy to pick off. So So we've got, okay, what is this? This is the hole. What's this red? And that's the pillar. These are the pillars falling down, right?
Yes.
And what's this red box?
That is a bunch
Remind me.
of fiery web stuff.
Okay, okay.
That
So we've got
slows them further, so they've got 1/4 speed going into the room.
okay.
We bring down the pillar first, and then we activate the fire web.
Well, if we're gonna
We've
do
already done that.
5,
Yeah, the fire
Let's
web
see.
lasts a while, so you can flip that.
Oh come on.
Okay.
Should I go ahead and cast the mud one?
You already did.
Give me my ellipse tool.
So-
Also, I'm thinking.
No, I
okay.
casted
There
haste
it
slow.
is.
All right,
Yeah.
so let me resolve a couple things first. Then, okay. So starting with Yavo, roll. So what level is your? So that's a 5th level spell. So roll intelligence with a -5 modifier. All right,
Okay.
that stone. Your Octomud's runestone is exhausted. Next, missiles with your Scald. You cast invisibility, which is 2nd level, correct?
Hold on. I closed my character sheets because they're fucking in the way.
You can double click on the header to sort of minimize them.
You could also click
Oh,
on the
it's-
other one of the buttons to like pop them out into a new window.
That's true.
Why are we in here?
Wrong button.
Anyway,
In
so
case they try and come up the middle.
So the what are you talking about?
Invisibility?
Invisibility. Oh, level 2nd level. Yeah.
yeah, so you're gonna make an intelligence check at -2. So you go to your main part of your character sheet, click on the little box that says INT under your ability scores,
Yeah.
and that should open up a dialog box for a modifier.
And threshold modifier
It's a
-2.
10 by 10
Yes.
square, by the way.
-2, and then
Oh,
submit.
for the mine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then
that
I'll
one?
delete these.
66
All right, so your
plus 6.
invisibility is exhausted.
Oh, like the spell succeeds, but I can't use it anymore.
Correct.
Okay. That's fine, I guess.
I like that system. Yeah.
Move the golem just a
Object
second.
bearing the runes is obliterated unless cannot be harmed by fire. If I put a rune on one of these and it blew up, would it collapse?
Yeah.
I was also thinking for the fighter.
Useful? No.
The fighter is kind of right up against the pillar. If he wants to be able to use his sweep attack, should I maybe like take one step back and
No,
so that he can kind of
don't worry about that. These
Or-
enemies are too tough for your sweep attacks.
Okay. I
Well,
see.
should we then rig the runes to blow up these pillars in order as they approach?
Yeah. Yeah, we should.
Then
All right, so you want to. So instead of cutting down this pillar beforehand, you want to place the explosive runes on.
I
Oh,
will adjust
geez.
these sizes. in a moment.
The first one needs to be cut down already for the flame web.
Yeah. All right. So, note you can't. You can only cut down half of them before the room collapses. So
Yeah.
you have.
And then-
So you can only.
5 of them.
So you can only blow up 2 additional pillars.
Okay.
But we can only blow up what, 5?
Or 4, maybe.
Yeah, you can blow up 4 altogether. So you can knock down 4 altogether. So yeah,
You can knock down 4. No, never
5
mind. No one else
pushing
has
it,
seen
or it's
airplane. I know some of you have
I-
seen airplane.
I just forgot.
I've seen it, but I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I just forgot that bit. All right.
It's an entirely different kind of flying altogether, and then everybody else goes, "It's an entirely
Oh.
different kind of flying."
Right. Airplane.
For the
I can
lore.
also explode
Are-
these on well, so just let me know. And
Do we need to worry about the demons trying to knock down additional pillars that we didn't expect and deliberately try to collapse the room onto us?
You have no idea.
Okay, 1, 2.
All we know,
So there are 2 additional pillars, and we have 3 more runes.
Yes.
All right, I'm thinking one on the left side, one on the right side. Like, no, come on.
Are we expecting their vanguard to come in first, or small guys?
You're expecting a fuckload of demons, and that's about it.
Bookload of demons.
It might
We
be
don't know
best to
what type of
place one
weaponry-
right here.
Oh, speaking of which, I made a mistake about how I set up my demons, but you guys can continue. It's fine.
It might be worthwhile placing one just right here. I'm not sure.
So are those
Okay.
circles where we're placing explosives?
Yeah.
This is an explosive rune.
Explosive runes, because we also have fire bombs, fuse grenades, grease bottles.
So we're using up fire webs. We're demolishing the pillars. We're setting up booby traps.
Yeah.
I'm annoyed
And
that this
then
doesn't fit
we
properly.
got a fighter over here to deal with whoever comes down this way. I'm here with the golem. I'll cast my burning shield to give additional AC to myself, and probably the flaming fists or whatever, and blaze punch, and then a remaining is just going to be fireballs, I think.
How far does the Scald's blink spell allow him to travel?
10 feet.
Okay,
At a
so
time.
that's not very far here. I was just thinking like maybe he could be further forward and then use blink to retreat to the dais when necessary, but that's not going to be super useful if it's only 10 feet.
Yeah, it's mostly an oh fuck spell. I need to get out of here.
Right.
I need to strategically dodge enemies in such a way, and I don't have a... Right, I need to get out of here, but I don't actually have a proper teleport spell prepared.
Right.
Alright, I should have...
Alright, so we're good with the explosive runes being there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the explosive rune is probably better than having to fireball, thinking about it.
A question: when I'm hanging from the ceiling, can I also use a double-barreled musket, or like, can I also use two-handed weapons, or am I only allowed to just yeet?
You know what? We'll say you're a 10th level scout. You're a fucking hero. We'll say yeah, you can.
Cool.
Does that mean I can wield a adamantine sword and double-barreled blunderbuss at the same time?
Yeah, basically.
Oh. I was expecting a hard no to that, but alright.
No, you're in the golden... You come from the golden age of dwarven civilization.
Everybody look at your weapons, including on your supporters, because you should all have fuse grenades and fire bombs and stuff. Given that we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 supporters, that should mean that we have 12 fuse grenades and 12 fire bombs.
Oh, do our supporters also have the same equipment as our characters do?
No, they have... No. If you look at their
they all have their own...
Yeah, they all have their own thing. They all have a standard array of stuff, which consists of +3 sword, double-barreled muskets, light axes, which are
fuse grenade.
which are small axes, not illuminated axes.
Right.
Fuse grenades, fire bombs, +2 heavy armor, shields, helmets.
Would it be reasonable to assume that they're going to come in from other places aside from the south entrance?
No.
I don't know how they would.
Like, I don't know, maybe through the door or the ceiling or some shit.
There's only one door.
There's only one door.
They basically have to tunnel into the room through the walls.
If they can move through stone, you're basically just fucked.
Yeah, I imagine if they could move through stone, then it wouldn't have been necessary for us to fuck up and dig too deep.
Yeah, they
wouldn't.
They also would. Actually, I mean, it's actually, well, this would be revealed later in the timeline, but they actually have they have a unique weakness to adamantine, which is why they can be contained by it.
By the way, I'm casting Burning Shield with Lesser Fire Rights, just in preparation because it lasts 10 minutes anyway.
All right.
And I'll either be dead or alive.
Exactly.
By the end of the day.
All right. So, everyone happy with all your preparations and where you are?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I am where I think I am. Hold on. Yes, good.
Okay.
Wait, are we not doing the fire bombs or anything,
You're
Josh?
I feel like those are more, maybe better used for in the heat of combat when we need to
That
do lots of
would-
damage.
The thing is, that's consuming an action.
The firebombs produce a region that is on fire, right?
yes. So the
Alright. So why
Yeah.
don't we just scatter them in all the empty spaces?
Okay.
Up
How
front.
many do we have?
do you want to just use
Um,
everyone's fire bombs?
Oh, blaze bomb. Yeah,
Anything
why
that
not?
reduces the costs of what do you call it?
Action economy.
That's the word. Yes.
All right. So we'll
We got
just
blaze bombs, we got grease bottles.
so we'll say each one of your one of your dwarf at arms each has one fire bomb. So that's 12 fire bombs. Which you
Do we
can,
want to use all of them all right up front?
Well,
Or maybe keep at least a couple in
it
reserve?
creates a region that is on fire for a period of time.
And how
We
long does that
have-
last?
These
so
and
so-
these areas that are guaranteed unless they go over.
so to clarify, right? So how do you want to set up the fire bombs? Do you want to just like scatter them on the floor and hope they step on them?
I thought we might set them off and create regions that are on fire.
They don't burn that long.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Why don't we attach them to tripwires?
Sure.
All right, draw me where you want the trip wires.
Why don't I leave this one to someone else who hasn't put a thing down yet? Has anyone not put a thing down yet?
I haven't.
Go for it. Draw some tripwires. How many do we have?
12.
All fire bombs?
Yeah.
We also
Mhm.
have fuse grenades, or at least I have one. I've got red fuse grenade, which is extra.
Yeah, dwarves 9 and 10 have fuse grenades. I also have fuse grenades, and I'm thinking of just yeeting that from the ceiling.
So
Honestly, maybe we should give you a bunch of the fuse grenades. And, you're at a good vantage point.
So,
I don't know.
to be clear, also, RTP, you're currently on the ground, your token. So, where do you want to be,
Okay.
like, high up? Do you want to, like, climb this pillar over here, or...
Yeah, sure, I can climb up that one that you mentioned.
Alright, we'll put you right there.
I don't think I can draw.
That might fuck up your...
Um,
No, that's good, actually.
use the draw tool. Probably the pen/line one.
Is that the scout or the scald you just moved?
That is the scout. Oh, that's the scald, sorry. I'm...
The guy with the
the guy
cool
with the hat. This is the scout. Sorry.
Okay, there we go.
Alright.
Oh, okay. I see how this works now.
You can draw 12 lines. Up to. You don't have to draw all of them.
What song? You're doing the defensive song, by the way, right? That's the Scald.
Are we doing the defensive song or the magic boosting song?
Uh,
And I'm only going to start singing that when the demons arrive, because otherwise there's not a whole lot of point, I think. Unless I'm misunderstanding how this song works.
No, it's...
You have to be singing continuously for it to work, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, and everybody has to be within 60 feet. I see.
Yeah, so... That covers most of the room, though.
Should he be a little closer to the center, or like further forward where the action is going to start, at least?
Probably...
He just needs to be.
Let's put him
What is it,
right there.
Honestly, looking at this,
Is it a radius of 60 feet?
Yes, it's a radius. So right there, you get
Oh,
everyone.
yeah, right there. It
pretty
basically pretty much covers
Yeah.
the whole room. I see.
Yeah,
okay.
it's a... All right, Yava, you're.
I was thinking in terms
you're
of diameter.
You're really fucking me with these bullshit tripwires.
How many do I put down again?
Let me just.
12.
How about
Okay.
How about this? I'll take Dungeon Master Executive Authority, and I'll just put them down in sensible places so we can get over with it.
Yes,
Okay.
please. Thank you.
Okay.
So higher level spells means more damage. higher AC means more survivability, but both of these are kind of synonymous in a certain sense. But this is, of course, just going to be a continuous, endless invasion, right? So. Actually, do the demons have morale?
No.
Because there's a -1 morale song.
-1 morale song? Oh,
Yes.
I'm looking in the wrong place. Oh, morale killing song. Oh, yeah. I don't think that's going to be as useful here as a
It
defense
could
song.
have been amazingly useful, but the demons evidently have no morale. So, F's in chat.
Travel song. I wasn't looking at it. It wasn't highlighted as one of the ones that would be useful in this scenario.
Yeah, that's...
Actually, thinking about it, saves against magic might be really important here.
You can change songs in the middle of the battle.
Oh.
And a song casts requires one full turn to.
Correct.
You have to sing for one full turn.
Correct.
Right. And it's, what is it, 6 turns per minute? How many? I forget how you say it.
It's 10 rounds per minute.
10 round. Okay.
I will just drop the last 2 tripwires right there. All right, so those are your tripwire lines. Your I don't know how this can be more trapped at this point.
All right. Let's just start with the defensive battle song then.
Yeah, that's what I'll start with that. That's gonna give all of us was it +2 to
AC, yeah.
Yeah.
So our fighter should be sitting at 29 AC, and I should be sitting at, with my additional thing, 27. 27 AC. And the golem, does the golem get the song bonus?
Yes, it's an ally, so.
Is that a turn counter?
Yep. We're waiting for RDP to come back. Anyone else want to cast any spells in the meantime?
I am back.
Just no spells.
I don't think there are any spells that would be super useful for me to cast right now other than that invisibility spell.
Would Flame Wall be useful in this case?
I mean, you already got the fire web.
Yeah.
You might want to wait to drop Flame Wall until you have to retreat a little bit.
I have Stone Skin and Shield. Can
Save
those affect multiple people, or is it just me?
It's a single target's ability, so you can potentially let's see, shield just protects you, and it just improves your AC a bit. I might change that in the future.
Okay.
But yeah, anyway, so your dwarven keeper of the first hammer tells you what's going down, starts the ritual, and 9 minutes of in-universe wild work goes into effect of completely trapping this room into a giant death trap.
While hasted.
Yeah, and you all drink your last... there's a big cask over here, which you made sure to drain of its last bit of alcohol before crushing with the pillar. And, all right, we ready for the demonic hordes?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, have at it.
We
Ready
will
to
not
die?
die sober.
All right. So the door opens. How many demons do you think is going to be in the first wave?
Like 100?
16.
Enough.
Don't give... First rule of D&Ding, Jeff, don't give the DM ideas.
Yeah. The answer is, of course, enough.
Not too many and not too few.
Yeah, let me.
The character's bargaining with the door.
So the answer is, as I open the door, that's as many as I can fit into the hallway.
That's a lot.
Oh.
There are 30.
So they bash down the door. Finally, a huge wave of noxious yellow gas starts to fill into the room. As you see, the tunnel beyond is totally filled with the stuff. And
Well, it should burn up in fire, right? It's the gas. Oh,
If it's a flammable gas.
so also I'll just give
Sulfurous
you a look
gas
at what
might
these guys
be-
look like.
Hmm.
They're these weird insectoid
Bug-like.
Got fucking tongue out.
with beaks and
well, it's friend.
weird eyes, and they wield demonic bidents and shields.
Biden.
Yep.
Only 2 health? Holy shit.
No, that isn't 2 health. That's 2 mirror images.
Oh, okay.
They all have mirror image up. And
Well, won't help through the flame web, at least.
that is true. All right.
Can I shoot my blunderbuss over the felled pillar?
Where are you?
I'm far off, all the way to the right, just behind the first felled pillar.
Oh yeah.
You
right
can
there.
hold your select down and do a.
You can
one of
hold
those.
your
My
action.
select down.
I mean your select tool.
Oh, what is a select tool?
Oh, on the left side, you see a little arrow.
Yeah. So you
Your
can
toolbar?
ping.
Oh, there's tools. Look at that.
Yes. How do you think we're drawing all this shit? Yeah. So
I
you
have
can
my
ping-
select tool selected.
So just pick an area and hold the mouse button down.
Wait. Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's called a ping.
I see.
You have now pung.
Thank you.
You pung and are punged. This is the way
Right.
of the dwarf.
Fucking Ashton Kutcher pops out.
Yeah. Also, they're hasted.
Of course they are.
So they hasted mirror image. I'll tell you this now, right now, because it'll become obvious in a minute. All that yellow glass, it's cloud kill, and
Cloud kill?
yeah, it's a giant cloud
Cloud kill
kill.
is flammable. I distinctly remember that.
Is it?
Cloud kill.
So I assume that's basically, is that like insta death if we get into it?
No, you're strong enough not to instantly die, but it is mustard gas.
Distinctly
Okay,
remember reading that.
Let's
from,
see, a poisonous fog streams from
OSP.
filling a 30 sinking. It sinks. Damage. All creatures contact suffer 1 damage. I don't see anything about fire.
Huh.
If it
Well,
sinks, will it be at least partially held back by the
Yeah.
felled pillars? So it's kind of sticking to the floor
Don't we
where
have
the
a?
pillars are?
Yeah,
There
sort of.
wasn't a pit trap there.
It at least would take some time for it to
It's
sort
a-
of billow out around.
Yeah, it's gonna
I imagine.
it's gonna bill out slowly.
What's this brown bit here again? Down at the bottom.
That is
That's the
mud
stone
pit.
to mud.
Mud pit. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna slow him down.
All right, so
But it's not below the level of the floor.
How can we
Sweet
get
Lord.
rid of the cloud kill?
you can't.
Ask
Do we have
nicely.
do we have anything
These
for that?
I don't think
These guys-
I don't think I have any spells that could
so,
do it.
So the thing is these guys literally sweat cloud kill.
God, they're no wonder they're fucking demons.
They sweat
Forces
mustard
of
gas.
chaos, man.
Forces of chaos. But you know, you don't gotta worry too much. These are bottom tier demons.
For now.
This implies that there are more higher tier demons
Yeah,
that
there's
are not on screen.
yeah,
Yes,
there's
that
like
is the case.
there are 5 tiers of demons. There are least, lesser, intermediate, greater, and true. These are not least, but they are lesser. So they're the second tier above just total gutter trash. But they're still pretty low.
Least, lesser, what? Greater and true?
So it is, so going from bottom to top, it is least, lesser, intermediate, greater, true.
Thank you.
And true demons are just immortal. You can't kill them. All right, so let's. So you guys technically get the initiative, but I don't think you're going to be doing anything besides holding your actions. Correct?
How often can I reload 16 actions? Cool.
Yeah. So you got 3 shots, and then you're done with the gun.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Oh, I see.
How high up is this? Could I get up on top and then toss a fireball in there?
It is about 10 feet tall. So, and you're hasted, so yeah, you could jump up. I'd say they take double movement, so that take about 20 feet of your 40 feet of movement.
Okay.
I have a question.
So that takes one. Okay, what's your question?
Wildfire. Oh, go ahead, Yapa.
If I casted lightning arc, am I within range of them?
Where are
Or would
you?
I have to wait a second? I'm right here.
Okay, so let me look up the range on lightning arc.
And they're 60 feet away from me.
You can always run up, too, by the way, and then run back.
Probably not the greatest idea. For me, especially.
Oh?
I'm the wizard.
Yeah, but they don't have a direct line of sight to you. You don't have a direct line of sight to them, actually.
My wizard is also a coward.
Okay.
That's funny, my wizard was also going to be kind of a coward.
We're all cowards today.
It's a common trope.
I'm assuming
my blaze user is adventurous.
So if the blaze user can climb up on the pillar, I'm assuming the demons can also climb up on the pillar and gain advantage.
Yeah, but they have to go through the wall of fire. Or sorry,
Yeah, they're not at the pillars
fire
yet.
web. They got a mud pit that they have to go through.
What level is lightning?
2.
Lightning again? Yeah, sorry. I'm just having a tough time finding it in my notes.
Yeah, no worries.
At least the music's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it give you a good dwarfy feel deep down?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, somewhere between Dwarfy and Old West.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Old West. I was
Diggy Diggy Hole
expecting
would be
more
better.
of a desolate, desperate is the end of the music, but I'm just... Never mind.
It's fine. Oh yeah, it's super long. Yeah, you can hit them, but you need line of sight, which you don't have.
Yeah.
Also, they're 7 feet tall.
Huh.
Anyway.
I'd like to cast... Oh, sorry.
So you wanted to hop up on here and cast Fireball, correct?
A wall of fire.
Okay, where do you want to put it?
It says it can be up to 1,200 square feet total. So I want to put as far back as it can go.
I mean, each square is
Because
25
everything-
square feet.
Yeah, so 1,200 divided by 25 equals 48 squares. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, that's all of them. As
All right.
far back as it can go.
So let me look at that wall of fire spell, because that seems because it's it's wall of fire, not block of fire.
The wall can be any length, height, and shape the caster wishes, up to 1,200 square feet total. For example, it may be a straight wall 10 feet high and 120 feet long, or a ring, 20. Oh, also height. And given that these guys are 6 or 7 feet tall, it should probably be 10 feet tall. I assume. Does that
Yeah.
matter?
The demons occupy a horizontal floor space of 750 square feet, if that's relevant.
Let me look at it later. D&D wall.
But there might be taller demons, so it's best to just say 10 feet high. And there might be demons that crawl on the ceiling too.
Sure.
All right. So. I'd say you can drop a so here's what I'll say, right? Like, so generally later editions of D&D much more explicitly interpret this as not really doing a ton of like weird zigzaggy bullshit.
Oh, I don't want to do zigzaggy. It's a
Just like
wall. It's a wall that is very thick.
Really? Yeah. It's still a rectangular prism, right?
Yeah.
It's not zigzagging.
I mean, okay, I'll allow this if you're fine with me doing this exact same thing to you later.
Okay, yeah. No, yeah, that's fair. Listen, Wall 4 shenanigans in 5th edition. That kind of stuff is murder.
So,
yeah, good.
So we fine with that compromise?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how the spell works.
Sure.
Okay, they're all wall of fire.
Gotta use our brains to get around it. And it's our turn.
All right. So that's what you. So you hop. So you use one action to hop up there. Use 2 actions to cast your spell. You have 1 action left.
And then I hop back down.
All right. All right. Anyone else going to take any actions, or you just going to hold your action until these guys advance?
Is I think my bard is currently doing the defense song.
All right. Yeah.
Just to make that clear.
All right. That's cool.
I'll go ahead and cast Stone Skin on myself.
Okay.
So, intelligence -5.
Yep.
Does it have to be on the self, or could it potentially, fail on all of them? Or could it be on the guy casting the spell, and therefore the most important of the lot?
It can be any target you touch. Yeah, you just take a flat 5 fewer points of damage from all physical attacks.
Okay.
So long as you're stone skinned. So yeah, but that's exhausted. So you spend 2 actions doing that, and anything else? All right. So if no one else is going to do anything, the demons are going to take their turn and start advancing.
Do they take damage?
I'll say they take damage. Well, I guess they're passing through. So the thing though is that they have partial spell. They have a spell resistance.
Right.
So we will. Well, that was another reason to deny you. I don't want to update each one of these things individually every round.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of how it works with these sorts of giant battles.
Okay. I'll just keep a counter of how much damage these guys have taken as this particular wave. Alright, I got a dice counter down. That'll help count that. Anyway, so they take, we'll say the average minus their spell resistance, which is half. So just 1 point of damage. And then they start advancing. So this first part of the group will advance 1, and then, so that's 1 square, and then moving into that, it's going to take 4 squares, so it's 5 squares of movement. Oh, I need to move that to the back. Alright, so these are going to go up here. Alright, so then the explosive rune goes off, which will resolve that first, so that's out of the way. It's a 10-foot radius, so everyone within the radius deals 66 plus 6 points of damage. So you can go ahead and roll that damage.
Alright.
Actually, let me check.
Oh, minus that second too. It's 66 plus 6 in a 10-foot radius.
Oops, so 30.
So
Yeah, unfortunately, we only got 2.
So 30 points of damage, and they each get a 25% chance to resist. One of them resists and takes no damage. Does he get a saving throw for half? I think so.
For half damage.
Yeah, save versus spells for half damage. So he's going to save versus spells. And he's going to succeed, so he takes 15 points of damage. And then that explosive runes is removed. Then we deal with the fire web. So they have 4, so that's 8, so it's 16. So 1, 5, plus another 4 equals 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So these two are going to go off to the sides.
There are order movement here.
Yes, that's correct.
So
So that is going to be right there.
So they went
Right there.
20 feet, and then holy cow!
I mean, they got
Both
80 feet of movement, and they're just being bogged down really hard.
Holy shit!
So do the slowing effects of both the mud and the fire web stack?
Yes.
Okay.
So they are. So he's going to get right there.
Musketeers, open up.
This guy's going to get stuck right there. And 1, 2, 3. All right, the rest of these guys are going to get stuck behind. So
That's some interesting song music.
It's Sisters of Battle. It's when I least linked in the Discord.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Alright. So, if they get to about there, and alright, so alright, so now we gotta resolve the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So, roll 14d2. So, resist doesn't. So roll 3d6 for the damage, which we're just gonna apply to all of them.
Okay.
So
Nice.
16.
That's a pretty good roll.
Resists. No, that's inaccurate. I should have done 1d4. Oopsie. So we'll say anyone with a 1 resists. All right. So only 2 resist then. So which will be. So this takes.
But they all resist anyway because they're resistant to magic. These are lesser demons.
Exactly.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I knew you're gonna do tons of shit. So the demons are appropriately difficult. That one's taken 31 points of damage and hasn't died.
How much HP does a lesser demon? Oh, sorry. What? Yeah, how much HP does the lesser demon even have?
How's it looking?
The one that took 38 points of damage? Not so hot.
I mean, is there a way that the Scald can use his lore ability to have a 2 in 6 chance of knowing the characteristics of a magic item or monster?
Sure.
Is that going to give us information about?
Give me a lore check. I love lore checks. They're hilarious.
How do I do lore check?
So you should see a little dice button next to the little ability icon.
Oh, lore, yeah.
Yeah, just click it.
Click it.
Yeah,
Fail.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Yeah, yep,
Damn.
yep. Long history of not knowing shit.
Classic bard.
Classic.
Ironically, a long history of not knowing the long history.
Yes, a long history of knowing fuck all.
Check.
Like a 1 in 3
What?
chance is just like the most comedic amount of chance because like it succeeds often enough that you like want to try it and like, oh, maybe I'll get it this time, but it fails often enough that it's like, yeah, you never get it.
But how often am I allowed to do that? And can I do that while I'm singing?
To the second question, yes. To the first question, whenever you first encounter something.
Ah, okay.
So, like, if you encountered these guys again in a later point, if you somehow survive this, you wouldn't be able to lore check them again.
Right,
And
but
of
if a
course
different
you can
kind
do
of demons
research.
starts coming through at some point, or we encounter
Yes.
a different type of demon, we can use that then?
Yes.
Or an effect, for instance, that should be loreable. Like, you should be able to say, these guys are resistant to magic. Potentially.
How much information did we know about these demons before we started digging in?
So, would you say that these demons on the corners over here have line of sight to the... Let me look from the opposite direction, actually.
If the one on the right is 7 feet tall, he might, but the one on the left might be blocked by the upright pillar.
Yeah. So, that would be dwarf. So that pillar would have been cut down at dwarf height, shoulder height, which would be like 3-4 feet high. So yeah, he probably has line of sight, which means he's going to use Burning Hands. So 15 feet. That fighter's clearly within 15 feet. 14, save for half their missiles.
And again, how do I save for half?
So towards the top of the main sheet of your character sheet, there should be an area called saves. And it'll be things like save versus death or pet paralysis or whatnot. You want the thing.
Oh, saving throws. So this is
magic.
Save versus spells.
Yes.
And does the wisdom modifier apply?
Yes.
Yes. And then submit.
See, we're learning. It's a combat tutorial.
Threshold modifier?
None. All right, so you only take 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh wait, you're a fighter. You're I know how this story goes. Your spell saves are probably up in the almost impossible to lose.
I mean, all your saves are because you're high-level dwarves.
Yes.
So, anyway, so that is the end of the demon's turn, which means we now go on to the second round. We're now in the second 6 seconds of this battle. And
Gosh.
friendlies get to go first.
Am I able to... Do I have line of sight on them to be able to cast lightning?
Sure,
That
yeah.
guy? Alright, cool. So, intelligence -2. Wait.
The first one that you managed to save.
All right, so
Yeah.
you're going to do...
Like that.
All right, so pick... So you're going to hit that one, right? So first we got to check to see if he resists. It's a 1 in 4 chance, so let's see if he gets a 1. He does not. So now roll 10d6 for damage.
Oh.
That's not how you roll 10d6.
Slash R.
/R.
Then 10d6. Yeah, it has to know you're trying to... Alright, 32. It gets to make a save versus spells for half.
Deciding bolt only
It
hit
fails.
one?
He is zapped out of existence. His husk falls down to the floor. Now,
Does
take...
it only hit one?
No, it hits... Let me get to it. We're resolving it one at a time.
Oh.
Alright, now
Okay.
choose another adjacent target.
I think it'd be interesting if it went like that.
All
with
right.
that guy.
Let's see if he resists. He does. Arc lightning ends.
Okay. He
Good
grounded
try.
it.
Alright.
Okay. I would like to throw my grease bottle just right here. Just lob it over.
Alrighty. It's a 10-foot radius, correct?
I don't know. Range 30 feet, 10 feet radius. Yes.
Alright. Now let me look at my notes for what it does exactly. I know it makes its...
It's greased inside of a wall fire.
Yeah, it's grease inside of a wall of fire. So, it's a fun thing. People think greases are typically flammable because they're used to cooking greases, but in most industrial applications, greases are not flammable because they're meant for very hot machines.
Cool.
Fair enough.
So, which is to say, your grease does nothing. No, I'm kidding.
Magica did not prepare me for this.
Oh fuck! I forgot. It's somewhere in my fucking notes. Anyway, it's just gonna do an extra. So normally it's good for setting down a slick. and then having people stumble into it and then fall over and then catch them on fire. But since this is just a fiery inferno and shit... Oh, actually, you'd have to throw through the web.
It should go, like, I'm lobbing up and over, and yeah, it would have to go through the web, but...
Alright, so, that's just...
I'm
just...
Right, that's fine.
If you think it's fair that it goes through, then,
It's up to you.
I'm fine. It's just, we'll just say it does a d6 of damage to all these guys. So just roll a d6 for me.
Alright.
So 3 points of damage. No save. And no resist. Alright. Is that everyone's actions? And you're just gonna hold?
Can the bard cast acid arrow? I don't know what the range on that is. He has an acid arrow spell, but I don't know how it works.
On the on the sheet, I mean, assuming it's going to be used by a sling or longbow, anywhere from like 50 to 70 feet, I want to say.
No, it's not used from a longbow. It is in fact a magical arrow you conjure into existence.
Ah, okay. I was thinking of shooting some of those demons that are up on the pillar. Got a range of like 90 feet.
Golem. Here's the golem.
Yeah, so acid
I
arrow.
want to use something. I don't know. Slam.
Alright,
Ooh,
so it's
okay.
going to... So, roll a d20 for me. It's a ranged attack. So
just do /R d20?
Yeah.
Or 1d20?
Yeah. Alright, that's
Nice.
gonna hit. So you're gonna do... So which one did you want to target?
Yeah, I guess maybe one of these front ones.
Alright,
I'm still using the measuring. Damn it.
that one?
Yeah, I guess that one. Whoever's pinging that one, that's fine.
Alright, roll 2d4. That's gonna be the damage you do.
Hold on, if I can fucking type.
So he takes 4 points of damage. And he's going to start... Oh, sorry, we forgot to do the spell resist. Nope, he resisted.
Dang.
Oh.
Fuck.
Yeah, they're demons. They're real brat bastards.
I want to get
I would like
my.
to
Go ahead.
Notably, you used... So you have... Because you're hasted, you have 4 actions. Use 2 of them for a spell. You could use the last one to, like, shoot a gun or something.
How many? I thought you said that like basically once we shoot our gun in this combat, it's basically done because there's not enough time to reload.
Correct, but you're in range, so... This is going to be as good a time to shoot as any.
Yeah, I guess I might as well.
Muskets only have 1 round loaded.
All your weapons should be double-barreled, so you have 2 rounds.
2 rounds. Okay.
I don't have any weapons on my bard, but I do on the fighter.
All right, let me fix that for you. Sorry, I was in a bit of a rush.
That's fine.
The Scald.
Would I?
Let me get you your weapons. So, do you want to? We'll just give you a sword. That's 3, d8 times 2. All ranged. So this is going to be a +2. So it's going to be a total of +6. And that's going to be 2d8 exclamation point +2. And let me check. You don't have a shield, right? So you'll also have a short sword +2. That's just an ordinary short sword. Alright, so we do the double-barreled rifle. Nat 20!
Ooh.
So you do so you do double damage. You do 22 points of damage against this guy. Which is going to be which is going to be enough to kill him.
Cool.
I'll tell you right now, they have 45 hit points each.
Also, for reference, I remembered this just as you were adding stuff to my character sheet. The damage that was taken by my fighter, is that reduced by the defense song that the bard is singing?
I
don't know if we applied that
no,
or
because
not.
that improves your AC and not damage you don't take. Oh, you should have only taken half damage though, because you have adamantine armor.
Okay. I don't remember how much damage I took.
All right,
It
so
should have been recorded on
so
your
you had
character sheet.
so you had 100 hit points. Did you not? Did you deduct it from your max hit points and not your?
Hold on a minute. I need to. I'm
sorry.
not used to these sorts of things. Okay. Where the fuck is?
All right, so he did 7.
Oh, here's HP 100. I subtract from that. So how much do I subtract from it?
3.
To 97.
Excellent.
Okay. I'm down at 97.
All right.
I would like to take a shot at the demon at the center left on top of the pillar.
You got it.
And I do have a question after.
They have an armor class of... I should remember this. They have an armor class of 20, so you're right on the money, so you do 10 points of damage.
Awesome.
What's your question?
Would I be able to cast another spell, or would I only be able to shoot?
Did you
With,
cast a spell
rifle?
this round?
Yes.
All right, so you can't cast more than you can't cast more than one spell a round, no matter what.
Okay.
So you could shoot with a rifle, though.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
You shooting that one?
Hmm?
All right, roll to attack.
Threshold modifier, anything I put in?
Nope,
Alright.
you miss.
Trained to cast spells, not shoot.
Does the fighter's blunderbuss have some kind of like spread on its attack, or is it?
It's only single target, but it does more damage when you're closer.
Oh, I see. So it's short range,
Yeah.
basically.
Can I wade into? I'm controlling the golem, right? The
Yes.
golem.
You can.
So I want to. Should I just wade in, kind of right here? Or maybe come off to the side here and hit it with my what is it? Burning ray.
You have 60 feet of movement, so you can move real fast.
can do whatever I
and you're
want.
tall, so
Yeah, it does look like they're going over the thing.
Yeah,
I
they're
can
kind of looks like
probably
they're going over.
hold-
Yeah, the.
Yeah, I can hold this side.
yeah.
So you go ahead and move.
So go into the.
But then
So you can move
What do you s-
right there, and then you can, and you have reach because you're tall, so you could use your slam attacks against and searing rays against these guys in the front.
Is this a my character action, or does the golem get its own actions?
Your character, your golem gets its own, it acts as its independent character, so it gets its own actions.
Okay, so I can burning ray. Why not just fire a burning ray into this mass of demons?
Alright.
And then kind of slam anybody who takes a little bit of extra damage, maybe.
tall is the golem? Because I know the pillar on its side is like 3 to 4 feet tall, and the demons are 7 feet tall. So I'm wondering how tall the golem.
The golem's like 15 feet tall.
15, okay. Oh wow, so it definitely has good vantage.
Oh yeah.
He's a big boy.
There'd be some Pacific Rim shit up in here.
All right,
Yeah, so-
on the, so your golem stats are on the monster tab of the character sheet.
Um.
And you
Oh, I
click-
have something here that says Mountain Home Golem. or golem.
Yeah.
So I just opened that up.
Yeah, that's the amount. That's correct.
Oh yeah. I got it.
All right, so
Okay,
you can
it's
roll
here.
for burning ray attack.
That's an 8.
That's
If we
no. You got to roll to hit.
It's damage. God damn it! All right, there's the button. 26.
All right, that hits 6 damage. Which one did you want to
6
hit?
damage.
They're all a
Who
little
needs
beat
it?
up.
Who needs it? Zap this dude right here.
All right, do 6 damage to him.
Fuck yeah.
Alright.
No insta hit raise for me, but that's okay.
how many turns do we have left before we start having to evac?
You're currently on the start of turn 2. It's on the big counter in the middle of the room.
And how many turns do we have left before we?
Once again,
have to
it's
eat?
10 turns altogether.
Yeah, we had
Okay.
we had 10 minutes for the spell that the spell takes, and we used 9 of them to set up the traps.
Okay.
All right, so looking forward to
Can I-
explaining that one a third time.
It'll happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Should my fighter like kind of run forward to about here to try and attack this guy with his sword? Can I do that through the tripwire?
You could, but if the tripwire goes off, you're gonna get caught in the explosion.
I mean, I was thinking I could like I've got 20 feet of movement. I could do 10 to move here, attack this guy, and then like run back.
It does take
Is that
an
possible?
action. So, yes.
I've got 4
But
actions.
this is yes you do. So this is part of the learning experience. So you have 20 feet of movement. So that would get you here. So that would be 1, 2. So that'd be 10 feet of movement. Then you
Yes.
do 2 attacks, which leaves you with an action left, which you use to disengage, and then you use your last 20 feet of movement to move back. That sound good?
Yeah. Is that possible?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. If and I can do that without hitting the tripwire.
Correct.
Good.
Because you know where it is.
Right.
Burning ray, extra attack. So I can still do. So that was only one act. That was one action to move and one action to attack with the golem, right?
Yeah, so you can use your third action to do... Monsters work slightly different way than characters, so golems work like monsters. So you can do 4 slam attacks. And then maybe you can move a bit more if you want to.
Oh, from this point I can do 4 slam attacks.
Correct.
Fuck it, let's do it. Let's start on the left. Can I hit that guy?
I'd say he's
Who can I
far.
hit?
He's diagonal. You can hit these 2 guys.
This guy and this guy? Okay. I'll start with the left guy. That's a natural 20.
All right, you
Nice.
bash his buggy little brain in.
Hooray! And then the other guy. This guy, I can reach him.
Yes.
So I'll hit that guy. That's a 23.
All right, that hits.
But for very high damage.
30 damage. Oh.
You roll 2 10s.
Alright, I think I know where I'm specking in. What? Yeah, 2 10s.
Yeah.
Golem is just blasting him.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
And then I started blasting. Anyway.
We are canceling the apocalypse.
So, our fighter, you want to do your 2 attacks with your swords?
Yeah. Let me. I keep forgetting to fucking pull the sheet up. So I just hit the roll on the adamantine sword.
Yes, twice.
Threshold modifier, none. Net 20.
So it does 14 points
And the-
damage.
And adamantine sword.
Wow, holy shit, look at all these crits. Shame about
All right,
the
that-
damage.
That kills him.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Fuck, I forgot. I totally forgot about the mirror images. That matters.
Mm.
Okay, let me...
So is that like each one of those is essentially 2 demons?
It means you have a 1 in 3 chance of missing. So, you have a 2 in 3 chance of missing. So, if it's a 1 or 2,
Oh,
you hit.
yikes.
So, miss, and then hit, so only the second attack hit.
Mm-hmm.
Admittedly for quite a lot of damage. So that's 26, so that's 37? Okay, yeah, so 37 altogether. And let's actually roll back with the the golem attacks. Apologies, I forgot. Alright, so then we go the first one. So that eliminates one of his mirror images. And then another one. That did hit him. So the second attack would hit and kill this guy. Now you get to roll. You still get to roll 2 more slam attacks there, Josh.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So you're basically re-rolling the ones that missed.
Yeah.
No, I just get 2 more slam attacks.
That one hits.
Well, yes, but none of them are in range.
Yeah. So no, I rolled
That one
things
was.
back. I rolled things back a little because I made a mistake.
Yeah.
Right.
All
I
right.
understand that.
All right. So. Oh yeah. So that guy survived, but now you can retreat back to over here.
Yeah, I was about to do that.
All right.
I think okay, I have a slam attack left. That's not an action, is it? I was just wondering if I could Burning Ray this dude right here.
No, you're not.
Okay.
The golem isn't hasted, so.
Oh, right, that's right.
So you can only do so much.
Oakley dokley.
So one attack lets you use all of your attacks once.
Got it.
Because you're a monster, and that's how it works. All right. So any more player actions?
I don't think so. Not for me, anyway.
I think we're all exhausted.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I'll
Buster.
hold.
now it is the monster turn. So let's see how far these guys manage to get. So finally free of that. He's going to be able to get up there. So then that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Do I roll for damage from the
Yeah,
fire?
roll and I'll apply it.
It's 3d6, right?
Yes, 3d6.
Ooh. Ooh.
So 17.
Ooh.
We'll see if those.
Whoa.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So. Roll 10d4. Alright, so a bunch of them take 17 points of damage. So that is. So. 33. That one resists, and this one dies. Alright, now we do the movement of these guys in the front. So, this guy's going to move 1 and set off that tripwire. Can someone roll a firebomb damage for me? Which should be 2d4.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, I won't roll dice again.
Action
Yeah, it
efficiency.
Just
Again,
log
the,
off.
the PRNG doesn't care.
3.
Unless each character has their own PRNG state, which I doubt.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5, 8.5, 9.5. Then over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can another 2d4 for me, please?
All right.
There we go.
There we
Much
go.
better.
Awesome.
So Alright, so that's better. Alright. And he's going to be able to get up to you. So, 1, 2,
A hat
3, 4,
movement? Holy cow.
Hold on a minute. Do I have? Was I supposed to increase this guy's armor class myself for the Bard song, or do I do that? Or did you do that already?
You have to increase it yourself, which don't worry about adding it to each of your characters. We'll just remember. 4,
Okay.
So then that guy moves up there. Then 1, 2, 3, 4,
Did they take
6,
flame wall damage, by the way?
Yes, I'm keeping track of it. They're just taking
Okay.
very little.
I wonder if the fireball would have done more.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. Alright, so then he stops there. And yeah, that guy gets up there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Holy cow.
Yeah, they're real fast. They have 40 feet of movement by base, and then they're hasted, so they can take double moves.
Oh, when did they get hasted?
I told you
They
they came in.
said they were hasted. Yeah,
They came in hasted.
he did.
Oh, I see.
All right, and that's about as far as he's gonna get. So then that guy's gonna make it there.
Dude, I should have been here.
So then 1, 9. 11, 13, 15. Yeah, then they're stuck there. And there. Thankfully, these guys are fearless, so they do not care about dying for the cause. And then, you said 17 was the damage for the firewall? So,
Not the wall, but the
the web, sorry.
yeah.
So, alright, so let's roll to see. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we'll roll 11d4. So going just from left to right. So immune, hit. Then immune, and then the rest of these guys get hit. All right, now the enemies finally get to attack. So, you get to see how much damage they do. Let's start with the golem, who's going to suffer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 attacks.
Uh-oh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
2 hits, 3 hits. Wait,
5.
beats it?
Yes.
The 20 AC. Okay, so 3 hits, 4 hits.
6,
5
7,
hits.
They have a plus 10.
6 hits.
9,
7.
10.
Oh my god. Holy
8 hits.
fuck.
Is that just straight out kill?
Oh, I think it's dead. But before it dies, it says, Boiling Blood, any creature makes a successful melee attack against the golem.
Yes.
Does it get that off at least?
Yes, it does get those all off, and they each attack twice, so you get to burn
Okay.
them twice. So roll 46.
Okay.
So
Nice.
14, and they now have to roll. So that would be, yeah. So if they don't make the save, they die. Most of these guys, and this is versus paralysis. So first one saves and only takes 7.
It's save versus breath.
It says breath on my character sheet. but-
Oh, right, you're correct. All right, they succeeded anyway. Breath succeeded, so so that is then yeah, they all succeeded, but
God damn. All
did-
right.
you did you did a lot of damage to them, and you did kill a couple of them.
Yeah. Good.
And now your golem is dead-zo.
Yeah, not really any point in holding on to it.
Yeah.
I was thinking of using it as like a fallback, but
I mean, it's still
shit, never mind.
there.
Yeah.
It's still physically there, so you kind of hide behind it.
And it did soak 90 points of damage for you guys.
Yeah, it did.
True.
And it killed, like 4 or 5 of them, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah. All right. Now we're gonna do the left, where our so you're 2 higher, so they need a 25 to hit. So 4 attacks against Damon's blaze.
I'm not
User.
2 higher, I'm 4 higher.
Oh yeah, because you're fire shield. So they need a
27.
yeah, they need a 27 altogether to hit. Miss. 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 But just barely. And on the right side, they need a 29 to hit.
They're technically capable because they're plus 10.
Mm-hmm. And that ends their turn as another wave of dudes spawns in.
Oh boy, lore check on these guys. Wait, I can't be saying that. I'm not the.
Yeah, you can't do it anymore. You can't fuck up at knowing shit.
Where's the actual bard?
Scald.
Yeah.
Gold is here.
Roll a lore check.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
shit.
I'll do that. Oh wait, can I lore checks against each of these different kinds of demons?
Yes, there's 2 kinds of
Yeah.
demons that have shown up.
Fuck. How do I do that again? Go here. Where's my lore?
Yep. Fail.
So you failed the first
And
one.
Don't know shit.
Where's the second one?
Success.
All right,
Oh, that
so,
one you know, huh?
so
All
do,
right.
do you want to know about the crabby-looking one or the berry-looking one?
The bear.
Very.
I can't tell which one's which.
The brown one
Yeah,
is
The
the bear.
bears have less
Oh.
of them, so
Yeah.
they're probably the more dangerous.
I'll just bring them into the center so you can. I'll bring examples into the center so you can just see them real well. You know, get the arts out there.
Oh, that okay. Now I see. They're like bear bats.
Yeah, so that's the bear bat. I'll shrink you
That's
down.
terrifying.
They kind of are terrifying. That's kind of why I chose them. And
Then we
here's
got
these
wasp.
lobster dudes.
Oh, lobster.
I kind of agree with the logic of the ones that there are fewer of are probably the more dangerous ones. So maybe let's go with the bear guys.
All right. Let me crack open their little monster sheet. So you get to just know everything about these guys. I'll just show you.
Bear demon.
Anything?
Guardian
Oh,
Yugoth
it's
Greater.
a greater demon.
Oh,
Oh
it's-
boy.
It is a greater guardian, not a greater demon. All right, it's confusing, I know, but
Okay.
that's how it is. Anyway, this is there's you can look at their stats on the monster tab of their character sheet.
All I see is a bio and info tab,
Yeah,
and
we
that's
can't.
it.
Oh, you
We
can't?
can't
Oh,
see it.
fuck, man. God damn it. Anyway, so I'll just tell you, because I don't want you to be able to edit this. They're 10th level. They have 45 hit points. They have AC of 20. They have a bite and 2 claw attacks. And their big things are they can fly, they can cast Hold Person, and they have Fire Breath in a 30-foot cone.
And they fly through fire web.
This is a fairly tall door, so I'd say they'd have an easier time of getting over it than these other guys.
Is there an over?
How high is the fire web?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. So let's just measure how this is. So you said you had like 80 feet of diameter, right? I believe it was, because it's 8 10-foot cubes.
I
So
don't remember the particulars of it.
I expect you to remember everything I tell you exactly the first time I tell you.
Sorry.
Yeah, and that's why you're unhappy with
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you have really shitty expectations.
So yes, so it wouldn't be higher than, so if the door is more than 10 feet tall, which it probably would because this is a huge room, the fire web probably wouldn't be much taller than so the fire web is 10 feet tall, probably a bit taller on the sides because that's how webs work. And the real question is this a more than 10 feet tall door? Which, given how wide it is, I think has to be more than 10 feet wide.
It would be weird for it to be 25 feet wide and only 10 feet tall.
Yeah,
That would be
Fair.
funny.
that would be funny, but weird. So yeah, they can fly over it.
Okay. But they are in my firewall. So
That is correct. Anyway, that ends turn 2. Let us advance to turn 3. And I need to take a brief bathroom break, so this might be a good opportunity for everyone to take a brief bathroom break.
I am also going to do the same.
Yes.
Be back.
Do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Every time I talk... Never mind. I was going to say every time I talk, there's a flicker on Discord. Somebody has their microphone turned near their speakers. But I think it might just be a coincidence.
I'm keeping my microphone muted most of the time.
I was going to say, is anybody else actually here? Did everybody go? Do, do. Ba-do-do-do.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
Tired.
I'm still feeling.
But
I'm still feeling fucking stellar.
Hell yeah. How much cocaine did you do this morning?
None. I did have a weird taco last night, which might. Maybe I'm gonna have the nightmare shits and die on the toilet later.
Taco de cocaína.
Yeah, I went to a new taco place, but yeah, so I might have the murder. I might have the death shits, and going out like a star, just like Elvis.
I was gonna say. She died in the toilet. You would die in the toilet. That makes you the same.
Exactly. We are the same in one aspect, which makes us equal in all aspects.
That's right.
I mean, I basically am Elvis.
I mean, you're closer to Elvis than I am.
What's that supposed to
I don't
mean?
know. Where's he buried?
Is this a new interesting way to dock someone? Okay, let's figure out exactly where he's buried by triangulating it according to our exact locations.
I live on the moon, so that's gonna be hard.
Yeah, I live on the other pole of the moon.
That's right. China and the U.S. are gonna fight to get there, and they're gonna find us. Haha,
Yeah.
suckers.
The moon farmers
Yeah.
with your
So
moon. The moon will rise again.
So Yava, you probably don't know actually that the poles of the moon are prime real estate.
Oh no, they're great.
Yeah.
They're great for land and stuff. Yeah.
Well, they're great because they're parts of it are always in sun.
Yeah, so you don't gotta invest in batteries, and your
Alright.
solar panels are super efficient.
I have returned.
Which means there will be wars fought over the poles of the moon. The equator of the moon is trash. Nobody wants it.
There's things you can do to
Hey,
survive
offer it
indefinitely
to-
in the equator of the moon.
Offer it to anyone who lives in the northern hemisphere. They can have that. They're used to that. It's filthy Canadian real estate.
The sequel to Australian Diplomacy.
Elaborate.
And listen,
Damon, have you seen the shorts Australian Diplomacy?
No.
You need to
well,
go
it's in
on
the cool
watch it
media.
right
Yeah,
now.
you need to go to the Cool Media channel and you need to watch it like now. Like we're stopping the
I'll
game
watch it
so
too.
you can
Yeah,
watch
you're not
it.
gonna get like 10% of our references if you don't.
It's
watch
like
it.
it's like 2 minutes long.
Yeah.
It's very short. It's
Yeah.
very good.
Wait, which one? The Australia version or the normal?
The Australian
classic?
version.
the Australian
Australian
The Australian
version.
version.
Yeah, why is that link so long?
Where is this?
I don't know.
They're
I just
literally the
copied it.
same except for the lack of one censoring.
Watch the Australian version.
Watch the
Yeah.
Australian version, okay? Just
You Australian word.
Where is this? I can't find it.
It's in Cool
They're
Oh,
Media.
helping you with it.
In Cool Media.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Oh no. Yes, trickle down theory in the Constitution. Oh yeah.
Well, you see, it all just kind of trickles down.
The vastly inferior.
Metrics.
Use the
When you
devil's-
use the devil's measurements, you always come up short.
My favorite part is that the Australian guy doesn't have a gun and yet has a bandolier of bullets around his waist.
Have you finished it?
Yeah, I did.
I have.
That was good.
Also note that one of the credits was foreign language consultant.
Oh, Australia's
That's why
not
I
even
won't
a
be
real
able-
place.
Yeah.
They
so-
made it. Spiders made it up just like in those Hobbit movies.
That's
It's all
why
just New
only
Zealand.
America could invent the gun. Pulls out
Invent
Philippines
the
pistol.
gun. Yeah.
Just starts shooting it into the air.
Anyway, this is a very unprofessional stream, but it is good friendship. Friends make friends watch Australian diplomacy. It's a cornerstone.
Yes, you
of-
have to do it.
Anyway, so we'll probably finish up this turn and then call it quits for the day. Because we're running long.
Mm-hmm.
Or do you want to just wait for this turn next time and we'll just call it quits now?
Oh, let's take the turn. I'm gonna toss a fireball.
Alright. So, alright, friendly's turn. To do whatever.
Right here.
Alright.
Fireball.
30-foot radius, right?
20. It's a yeah, something like that.
Don't something like that, me. It's on the OSC website. It's not that hard to look
It's
up.
like 20-foot radius, I think. Fireball. 20-foot radius sphere.
Alright, I always forget if it's 20 or 30 because I think it changes in editions.
Right here, 20, and then 20.
Yeah, let me get out the ellipse. So that is... So 20 feet is... So that's 8 squares wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so like that. Dropped, right back here on all your allies now. So you're gonna drop a fireball right there?
I want to hit the guys down below, if possible.
So you want to draw it here? Or...
These guys. I should be able to,
Who
if I
are
drop it here, get up to here, and get down to here.
So you want to drop it way over here? Correct?
Higher up. I should be able to get, at the very least, these guys.
You can get it right there. You want it right there?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to have to point out to you here. Drawing from the center of your square to the center of this
Yeah.
puts you right through the pillar, which is, as we've established, taller than a dwarf.
All right. Sure. Let's just get the first one then. Okay.
So you can probably drop it to the peak of the pillar, which would be right there. I'll give you the peak of the pillar.
All right. Let's do it.
So, alright, roll 10d6.
Definitely should have used this over firewall.
I do have a question when you're free.
40? That is a
Yep.
that is actually a
Pretty good
really
roll.
high roll.
I got a bunch of 5s and a couple of 6s.
Alright, so let's just remove the ones that this doesn't matter for. Dead. 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 Alright. Oh no, I was incorrect. There should be a... They need a... Fuck. Alright, let me redo that. So, let's do... So all the ones... So those 3. So let's do 3d4. If any of them resist on a 1, none of them resist, so they do die. Alright, then that one does not resist. He dies. Alright, the rest of these ones could survive through a save. So let's see. They have a spell save of 7, and there's 13 of them. Alright, so let's go. Alright, we're just looking for the ones less than, so... Go in order, so... Saves. Doesn't, dies. Doesn't, dies. Saves, saves, saves. Doesn't, dies. And the rest of these guys save and take 20 points of damage.
All right.
4.
And they'll take more when their turn starts for the flaming web too. So hopefully I'll clear them out.
Mm-hmm.
And I assume that uses up all my turns. So
Yeah.
So okay.
So how much, if anything, is this fallen pillar actually doing to slow down the advance of the demons?
Oh, it's actually doing a decent amount.
Oh, okay. So some of them are going... I wasn't really keeping track of how quickly they were going over compared to the ones going around.
Yeah, it takes them forever to get on top of the pillar. Once they're on top of the pillar, they're free to just charge across the room super easily.
I see. I see.
They've currently got to work through 1/4 movement, so this square right here takes them 20 movement to get through.
Yeah.
And then they have to climb up as well, and that's a double movement. Quadruple movement as well.
Yeah.
Because it's going vertically. So these two right here take an entire turn for them to go up.
All right.
I do have a question though.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, stop asking if you have a if you could ask a question. Just ask it.
Okay. What's the confusion do?
It makes they have to save. If they fail the save, then the target acts randomly.
Okay. Is it a area of effect or single target?
I believe it's single target.
Okay.
Let me.
I'll go and just shoot lightning arc again. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
All right, so we're gonna shoot the arc lightning. It's not lightning bolt.
Yes.
It's an arc. It's a totally different thing. All right, so we're
Totally
gonna
different.
see if he resists. He does not. You maintain the spell, so it would be 10d6, so he'd die automatically. Alright, so now we're going to roll for the next person in line. They don't save. So which one of these guys who is adjacent to him do you want to target?
Let's go with this guy.
Alright. So it'd be reduced by 1 die, so that's 9 points of damage, which is... yeah, that's enough to kill him. Now which is the next guy you want to target?
Let's go with this guy.
All right. Let's see if he resists. He does. Arc lightning ends.
Still got 2 of them.
Ah.
Cool. And then, I guess, am I able to see this guy to shoot him with the second shot?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
But let's see if you get hit one of his mirror images.
Okay.
And you do. So you take out one of his mirror images.
Okay. Double barrel rifle's now done.
All right. Who else wants to act?
I guess can the bard cast acid arrow again?
Yeah.
I guess I'll aim for this guy.
All right. Just give me a d20 roll.
Oh.
All right, that hits. Roll 2d4. I'll give it to you. He's gonna melt in the next turn anyway. So he dies.
And then I guess the fighter should attack this guy. He's right up in his face.
Yep.
Hold on a minute. I need to actually do the thing. Adamantine sword, get out of my face.
All right. You need a 20 to hit him, so that's not gonna work.
So I don't hit.
So you can
I mean,
attack.
can I-
You can attack twice though because you're hasted.
Alright. Do that again. Still doesn't hit.
Nope.
Whoa. Let's see. I guess that's... I could use a blunderbuss, but I kind of want to maybe try saving that for the heavier demons.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's all I'll do for now.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anyone else acting?
The supporters. You can at least hit these guys over here. What's the range of their light axes thrown?
30 feet range increment. So
Can
they would
any of
be.
them hit?
So they'd be at a. So that's a bad angle, and they're pretty far. So that's probably not going to happen.
All right,
Let's get
hold
90
actions
feet
then.
based on the sheet.
Yeah, he was asking about the axes though, not the muskets.
Okay.
Yeah, let's hold action.
All right. I'm assuming that all these dwarves are holding their action to fire their muskets.
Yeah, I'm also holding action because I want to hit the flying bears once they come in range.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they do have 4 light axes, which might be the better use of muskets, but I mean, whatever. Okay.
What exactly does holding action mean other than not doing anything?
It means that it means that on the enemy's turn, so when you do a hold action, you specify a certain condition. So it's like I hold my action to shoot my musket until like the whole line of dwarves gets a good shot at a line of enemies.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And
yeah.
then, and if the condition is met on the enemy's turn, that interrupts their turn and just happens.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Okay.
All right. So that all friendly actions?
I think so. At least for me.
I think we'll call it there for tonight, and we'll resolve the enemy's turn next time.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
All right.
Cool.
So,
Thanks for the session.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, this is interesting. I'm enjoying the Blaze user. I think I kind of over used my stuff early on, though.
well,
We'll see.
That's how it goes sometimes. I mean, you basically like the.
Y'all ready for?
Go ahead.
Y'all ready for a greater demon?
It's not a greater demon.
Yeah, we already went through this. It's a greater guardian, which is.
No. Are y'all ready for a greater demon to come in?
Oh yes. So later on, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be ridiculous. You're just gonna fight Chum. It's gonna be fine.
I'm thinking
I'm
that
not
we
convinced.
I'm honestly thinking for next session we have to start coming up with fallback options. If in the event we do start getting overrun.
Nah.
I mean,
I
I
would
like
say I
heroes.
Are you gonna
expect y'all to come in with proper dwarf names and
all your characters
drinking habits and everything.
develop an alcoholism problem. That's the real message we're sending here.
I'm a bad dwarf, so mead. It's like nectar, but alcohol, right? So that's where I'm going.
Anyway. So, any parting words for the streaming audience?
I'm sorry?
Diggy hole.
That sure
Yeah.
worked out for the dwarves, didn't it?
Yeah, it's working out right now.
Yeah.
We are working it out.
Think about it. You could be dying in a beautiful meadow right now instead of this hall.
A meadow? Above the ground?
Yeah.
What kind of
I know,
dwarf
it's
are
horrible,
you?
isn't it? It's horrible, isn't it? Terrifying.
Shaking my head.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Here's to dying in some deep dark dank hole, filled with demons that spread fucking mustard gas.
That's the way a dwarf should die.
Must have.
Exactly.
Oh yeah,
Gloriously.
I totally forgot to advance the mustard gas.
No.
What did I say?
Wait.
What's rule one?
All right.
Rule number one.
So we're
Let
just
the DM know
so-
they forgot to ask for the
let's-
homework.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
let's-
exactly. Don't remind the teacher that she forgot to give homework.
it
Come on.
moves. It moves 30 feet around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Does that stick around just the entire
7,
time, or
8,
just during
9,
the period
10,
that those
11,
things are alive?
12. Oh, the
They
entire
kinda-
time, because the entire fortress is filled with these fuckers.
Does the mustard gas sink towards the ground, or or if we're higher up on elevation, are we okay?
It sinks towards the ground.
Yeah, so if you're on top of the pillar, you should be fine for a while.
Okay.
Anyway, so that means, just to make sure we resolve this, the fighter takes 2 points of damage, along
Could
with...
I, since we forgot to do this, could I have my fighter have climbed up onto the pillar? Because this is kind of happening retroactively now. I think my last turn I still had at least one more action. I don't remember.
It would have... I mean, you're sort of entangled with this guy, fighting back and forth.
Oh, I see.
So,
He wasn't the entire
I'd have to
time.
disengage in order to do that.
yeah.
But he wasn't the entire time. So, if this was happening, then that would have happened on one of his turns.
We really gonna quibble over 1 point of damage for a guy with 100 hit
Yeah.
points?
Okay,
On
fine.
the prequel, where
You want me to
legends
give him 1 point of
gonna die?
damage?
Fine, I'll compromise with 1 point of damage. Happy? Okay, now the Blaze user takes 2 points of damage. And the Scald and the Rune Scribe both take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Gold, and now I have 40 hit points. Is there a reason that
No.
I don't see any like hit point counters above the Scald token?
It's just
not
for
that
the
it
one you
matters.
control. I see yours, and you see mine, but I don't see mine, and you don't see yours.
I mean, I see mine for the fighter.
I might have fucked up the token settings a bit, but
Oh, whatever.
anyway.
It doesn't matter.
So, anyway, so thanks for reminding me about the mustard gas.
No problem.
Next,
Server blocked.
Next time, I'm just gonna zoom in on this for the audience. We'll be meeting this guy. Audience, don't tell anyone. We'll be meeting this guy.
You realize
Good thing I'm
I am
watching
also
this.
the audience, right?
He's real bad news. Don't.
One of those streaming viewers is usually me.
Yes. He's real bad news. He's gonna fuck up their entire day.
Yeah, whatever.
He's gonna be
I
like.
figured
it's
there would
history.
probably be more shit coming even after
He's-
these new guys.
He's gonna
We're in
be.
a flashback.
He's gonna be like a fucking 2 p.m. doctor's appointment on your day off. He's gonna ruin the entire fucking day.
Yeah, God, don't. Ugh.
Anyway. So, okay, now any parting words for the streaming audience for realsies this time, unless you remind me of something.
Mustard gas
Diggy
bad.
diggy hole.
Diggy hole, mustard gas
Hard to
bad.
understand about it.
State mandated mustache size.
Dwarf Fortress.
I mean, you did pretty well. We're in the third round, and you've only lost your golem.
And a couple of hit points, and most of
Soon
my
to be our
spell
flame.
slots. And a lot of runes, and significant numbers of things like our explosion things.
Well, they haven't yet started to trip any of the mines, or not
yeah.
the mines, the tripwires.
They've
And then
tripped two of
there's
the tripwires.
But not
one
the
of-
have
fire
they?
runes. But not the explosive runes.
yeah, and not the fire
Right.
runes.
Anyway.
They're close.
And you got still that whole line of musketeers with full rifles ready to go.
You got a firing squad ready.
Exactly.
Can you imagine how bad it must stink in that room with all that mustard gas zipping around?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I've
because
literally
I'm up
never
there.
smelled mustard gas.
I mean,
I-
it's,
You
can
should
be-
sometime. It's really good.
I mean,
right there.
No,
the room
Kidding,
is
don't
do
do
that.
that.
I mean, the room is filled with mustard gas and fire and explosions and guns going off and these demons being like blown apart and their weird ichor just bleeding all over the floor or and shit. Right? It's
And
pandemonium.
don't forget the golem's boiling blood.
Yeah.
is it pandemonium?
Yeah. We're
Is it
it's
the city?
Literally many
Is it rocket?
demons. So
So-
pandemonium is an appropriate descriptor.
we're
I guess
not
that's true.
right. So in universe, it's been 9 seconds since this battle has started.
I know.
Oh my god.
It's great.
9 seconds?
Yes.
You mean 12 because it's the third term?
We're
Wait a minute.
I
halfway
thought it
through the
was
third
third
turn. Right? The enemies haven't taken their turn yet, so we're halfway through it.
So
Well,
each
that
turn is
would
6
make
seconds.
it-
Yes.
Yeah. That
So-
would
so
make it
15
Each
seconds.
Sorry.
round is 6 seconds.
So sorry, no, I was wrong. So it'd be 15 seconds. We're in,
Yeah.
oh,
into this.
each side is 6 seconds, huh?
yeah. So
Okay.
so we're
So each round is 6 seconds, not
Yes.
each turn.
yeah. No, it's 15. Sorry, I fucked up. I have bad brain for math, which is weird because I play a game all about statistics.
Statistics is more of an intuition than it is anything else.
Yeah. Yes. Yava. Yes. What a fight, huh? It's been 12 seconds, basically. this is possibly the most important 12 seconds of your dwarves' lives.
Quite
And
possibly
we got
the last.
another... Yeah.
And quite possibly the last. Yes.
Whatever.
And of course,
They're war
right, if you somehow
characters.
survive, you got to get back onto that dais.
Yeah. And remember...
What do you mean
dig
back
a
on?
hole. Yeah, you've never left it.
That's right. What do you think I stood here for? Waiting for everybody to get in
make
range
re-
for a good shot.
To make retreat easy.
That's right.
Diggy hole.
All right. Anyway,
I set
diggy hole,
traps.
mustard gas. 15 seconds. Ending the stream in 5, 4,